I didn't realize how bad my gut was until my body started shutting down. Mornings were the worst. I'd wake up feeling like I'd been hit by a truck, even after 8 hours of sleep. My stomach was a constant bloated knot. Getting dressed felt like a performance, hiding a body that felt alien to me. Every meal was a gamble. A salad could be fine one day, and the next, the exact same ingredients would leave me doubled over in pain. A brain fog rolling in that made simple thoughts feel impossible. I started to shrink my world. I'd cancel plans with friends, making up excuses because the anxiety of a flare-up in public was just too much. I felt trapped inside my own body. Doctor after doctor just shrugged. All the tests came back normal. Maybe it's just stress, they'd say. I felt completely alone, like I was imagining it all. But the pain was real. One night, scrolling endlessly through forums, I stumbled on a story. It wasn't a doctor's article, but a person's story, just like mine. They talked about healing their gut, naturally. A tiny flicker of hope ignited in the dark. I decided, right then, I had nothing left to lose. I would give myself 7 days. This is where everything turned around. Day 1 was a purge. I went through my kitchen and got rid of all of it. The sugary snacks, the white bread, the microwave dinners. My pantry looked shockingly empty.
That first night, the cravings were intense, a real physical ache. I went to bed just wondering if I could even make it through the next day. Day 2, I started rebuilding. I began the morning not with coffee, but with a warm mug of bone broth. It felt like a hug from the inside. For my meals, I added things like garlic and leeks, foods that feed the good bacteria you want. I was just focused on being gentle with myself. And here's the part that shocked me. By that evening, for the first time in months, the bloating felt a little less angry. Just a little. Day 3, I got brave. I introduced fermented foods, a spoonful of sauerkraut with my lunch, some kefir in the morning. A part of my brain screamed, "Is this just a placebo?" The doubt was creeping in. That night, I added a high-quality probiotic. Most people skip this step. Don't. It's like sending in reinforcements for your gut. Day 4, I changed how I ate. I focused on anti-inflammatory foods, adding turmeric to everything I could. But the real shift was I slowed down. I put my phone away. I chewed my food. Really tasted it. I took a brief, deep breath before my first bite. It sounds so simple, but it felt revolutionary. It was like I was finally listening to my body after years of shouting over it. Day 5, I woke up, and for a few seconds, I just lay there. Something was missing. The pain, the constant, dull ache in my stomach wasn't the first thing I felt. I went for a slow walk after breakfast. I wasn't pushing myself, just moving. And instead of feeling drained, I felt a spark of energy. Day 6 was the breakthrough. The fog in my head was gone. I put on some music while making breakfast, and I just started dancing. It was silly and clumsy, but I felt light. I felt joyful. A feeling I hadn't realized I'd lost. Day 7, I sat with my journal and just looked back. The bloating was gone. My energy was back. I felt alive again. Healing my gut wasn't about a magic pill. It was like tending to a neglected garden. I had to pull out the weeds, then patiently nourish the soil. It's been a journey, not just a 7-day fix. But that week showed me what was possible. It gave me my life back. What healed me might heal someone else. And I want you to know it's possible.